Hello everyone and welcome to another speed build video. This time we are going to be focusing on the 1900s Dreamsnap submission, and I really wanted to focus on the SpeakEasy vibes for my photo. So without further ado, here we go. So I did see these frozen chairs over at Scrooge's shop, and I definitely wanted to incorporate them in the build as they were the closest chairs that I could find to the benches within the photos. And I absolutely love the colors on them. However, colors weren't really my main focus as I was doing this build because I knew I wanted to go with a black and white styled photo. So I was sticking to more of the dark tones as well as a couple light colors that weren't super bright white because they would clash and really show up in the pictures. So I wanted to stay within kind of the same color range in terms of the tones of wood. I was hoping that I'd be able to have a brick wallpaper by the time I made this build. However, I did run into the 201 error from the Haunted House Mansion update and I could not get into my game, and I decided to restart my entire game entirely. So if I had my previous items, I would have definitely went with the wooden wallpaper. So I did test out these window chairs as well just to see how they would work for the tables, and then I decided against it, and it actually ended up turning out for the better. So I did keep this part in the video because I wanted to show you guys just how much things can change in the process of creating. So I did want the SpeakEasy bar to feel like there was a lot of life, and I knew I wanted to take the photo during the evening hours around like the 6 p.m. mark, just because the lighting is not super dark there and you can still see the contrast of the wood and lighting. So I did make a male figure character to be the bartender of the speakeasy, and then I also made another one as a waiter at the table. So they both will have slightly different features just to make them look like different people. But this is a fantastic way of allowing yourself to have life in your valley of different types. So if you aren't sure how to make a mannequin a male figure mannequin, because when you place it, it reverts to a female, it helps to edit the mannequin after you've created a male styled character, and then it will stay as a male figure. Whenever you go to wear that outfit, it will change your character to the male version that is on that mannequin, but you can always select another mannequin for whatever style. So these are great when you want to pre-make outfits for the vibes. I did also want to make it look like there was alcohol bottles in the bar, because what kind of bar doesn't have drinks? And I also wanted to make it seem like there was people at the bar that had their drinks. I do end up adding a couple more mannequins just to make the place feel a little bit more lively, and I also wanted to adjust the placement of a couple things according to the angle of the photo that I was going to be taking, because I didn't want any of the little fine details to be blocked when I finally take the picture. felt like Scrooge would be the perfect candidate to be my companion for this photo, as he does fit the vibe very well with the characters having hats. I did end up changing my photo from this positioning to a different positioning, but I did want to make sure that the bartender's hands were covered by the piano, so that way it looked like he was holding something in his hands. This ended up being the final result photo, and once results are posted, I will have those posted up on my Instagram. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video. Please be sure to like and subscribe for future content.